Balanced data slate? Who needs it? Meta teams? Nobody cares. We're here to talk about the most fun kill teams in Kill Team.
All right, so brand new balanced data slate has just come out, and frankly, I'm kind of exhausted by these things and don't really care. I'll look at the rules, and we've all looked at the rules, and people have already talked about the rules, and all the British people who wake up 6 hours earlier than us have already put out videos talking about it, and good for them, and now we all know the rules. Let's move on to what's more important, which is which of these teams are the most enjoyable to play and to play against. We are, of course, including all of the teams that are not going to be classified after this season, as we will continue to include those teams on our channel and in these videos well into the future, regardless of their classification. As far as we've been told, these teams will all still be getting balance updates. These teams are all still relevant in current kill teams. They're legal because the cops aren't going to come and take them away from you. Keep playing with your toys. You just can't use them at Warhammer World, and that's literally across an ocean from us. So it's just not something I care about. It's not something that we care about. It's not something you should care about. Keep playing with your toys. Classified means nothing unless for some reason you're going to a tournament that's using those rules. But I implore all TOs out there, don't worry about it. Just let people use their toys. Let's get started.
We're going to go in alphabetical order this time.
Yeah, we're going in app order, assuming that's alphabetical. It starts with Angels of Death, so I think, yeah.
I would say Angels of Death is A.
Yep.
They're like your bread and butter. You don't have to think too super hard.
Yep.
And it's like also not a lot of tricks that your opponent has to think about. It's just it's like B tier mentality, but it's just so solid that I feel like it's just like, hey, it's like, this is Kill Team. You just want to play some Kill Team, you just break out your Angels of Death.
That's the best way.
It's like, this is the game.
It's the best way to kill a team with Angels of Death. Also, I think they're, of course, reasonably forgiving for new players, but they're also reasonably complex for experienced players looking to unlock the juice in all of the teams. And one thing that they have that a lot of teams don't is an element of list building. So yeah, I think A is great.
Yeah, good hobby potential.
Great hobby potential.
Good kit bashing potential. Lots of different, color schemes you can go for.
Yeah.
Seems very approachable.
Yep.
Yeah.
A.
Elite, you don't have to build that many.
It's not S, but it's certainly not B.
Does it get minus points for being difficult to buy?
I honestly don't think it's that difficult to buy. I think
are you gonna buy a box of eliminators for one?
No,
model?
I think it's difficult to buy from a Warhammer store, but I think it's very easy to buy on the secondary market. It's very easy to find. It's very easy to kit bash. It's very easy to.
Is it more or less fun to have to buy your team off eBay?
Way more fun.
It's more fun.
Oh my god!
All right.
Yeah.
So you stick it in A.
Yeah.
Keep it in A.
Stick it in the A. Okay. Next up is Battleclade. Interesting. So I haven't played against Battleclade.
I haven't played as them.
So let's start. How did you like playing against them? You loved it because you dummied them twice.
I mean, they were fun to play against. I feel like there are some instances where you're just facing a really, really skilled player that's got the reps in with them.
Yeah.
And they're just going to be like, oh, you can't do that because I'm counteracting first. Oh, you can't blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You can't do anything, especially against elite teams. I feel like it might be a situation where you are immediately punished for getting a kill. You go out in the open, you get a kill or two, but then it's my two gunners are both gonna slam into you. You're dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're very cool models. I rate them highly on models.
Mm-hmm.
I would rate them highly on my games that I played against them.
Yep.
How did you find playing them?
So they're a very difficult team to play, obviously. They've got a lot of moving parts, and they really punish misplays. Another thing that's kind of working against them for fun, for me, is that the rules bloat and the mental tax of playing them is massive. It's every single rule just goes on for a couple sentences longer than you would like, with an extra restriction or something like that. And it's so easy to miss stuff. I think they're a very, very cool team, on the table. I think that they're a very interesting team. I think if you just play one team or just like a handful of teams and Battleclade is one of them, you could have a really good time and they'd be a really fun team. But if you're a psycho like us and play all of the kill teams, I think you're going to struggle to ever really like unlock the fun potential in the team. I think they're a B for me. They're not terrible, but they're certainly not like one that I can't wait to grab off the shelf again.
Yeah, I think B feels right.
All right.
B for Battleclade.
B for Battleclade, A for Angels of Death. This is going to be so easy. All right.
We get some V tier.
Yeah. All right. Blooded.
Blooded is S for me. And
Yeah.
I've actually played them a bunch recently.
Yep.
And I would still say they're S. Because they just incentivizes you to get kills. Like, you just want to kill stuff. Feels great. Implant isn't as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, Implant's fine.
I'm an implant apologist.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love exploding when you die? Who doesn't love getting a million crits with Gaze of the Gods? Getting punishing on stuff. It's like enough of a like fun combo team to actually have to use your brain, and it feels rewarding when you pull off the plays, but it's not too overly complicated that it takes like 8 years to figure out how to play them properly. Cool models. I don't play a lot of Horde teams, but I've really been enjoying like being able to go last almost all the time.
Right.
They're fun. I think they're S. I think they're easy S. To me, they're easy S. What would you say?
Yeah, I haven't played as Blooded, but I've played against them. And one thing I will say that I really like in their favor is that they're super strong. Obviously, they're super killy. Your opponent usually wants to play pretty aggressively, but they're not like impossible to kill. Right? It's not like there's nothing I hate more than a horde that you can't kill, like novitiates. And so it feels like, yep, they're gonna come at you, but you're gonna be able to deal with it. So there's like a fun kind of back and forth, and I like that your opponent's game plan, like the game plan's not totally telegraphed, but you've got a pretty good idea of like how the opponent's going to come at you, and I think it's a good team. I'm happy to go with S.
We love a melee team. Aggro, like run at your face melee team.
Before we get to the rest of the list, want to take a second to thank all the folks over on our Patreon. We really, really appreciate it. We're actually just working on kind of a bunch of new investment into the channel right now to get some new gear.
Should we show off what we got? No.
But
we got new mics.
And we're doing some light stuff and that sort of thing. So we really, really appreciate it. It makes it possible for us to like keep growing this thing and making it better. If you would like to support the channel, the best way you can do it financially is over on Patreon. Another way you can do it, if you're interested, is you can check out, we've got some affiliate links just for some like hobby stuff that we're going to put in the description of our videos going forward. So if you want to buy any of those products already, those affiliate links are a great way to do it, to save yourself some money and give us a few cents every time you do it. So check them out, and we're going to get back to we're going to get back to the tier list.
That's what this is.
Yeah. Brood Brothers. This is an interesting one, because there's elements of this team I really love and elements of this team that I really don't. You know what? I'd say B if it weren't for the Patriarch, but I mean, come on. That like the Patriarch's worth an extra grade just by being like a gigantic, ridiculous thing on the board, bigger than a Ravener.
You're thinking A?
I'm thinking A.
Yeah, they have a lot of the same benefits that Blooded have.
Yeah.
I do think that having half your guys in army gear and half your guys in mining equipment gear is kind of weird. That's like a bit of a minus on the aesthetic point for me. It always bugged me how like your Primus or your Magus, they're wearing the mining gear, but then nobody else is.
They're not wearing mining gear.
It's like the mining type,
sort of,
like carapace armor type.
The foreman. I get it.
Foreman over the army.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Anyway, I think I'm happy to put them in B.
Yeah.
If you feel comfortable putting them in B.
I like A.
You like A?
Yeah, B if it weren't for the Patriarch, but because of the ridiculous big model and the element of list building, I'm going A.
Is the Patriarch the ugliest model out of the team because it's one of the older ones?
No, the Patriarch's sick. Are you out of your mind?
It's kind of ugly.
Oh
there are better Tyrannid models in my opinion.
Yeah, there's better tier. That's All
right.
Like
A tier.
There are better.
I'll put it A-,
Yeah, right.
but it lives in A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chaos Cult.
Have you encountered this team at all this edition?
Yeah, I've played them a couple times.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? I'll let you take this one.
So, I didn't want this to be part of my decision making for any of these teams, but how difficult it is to get this team really, really does bother me. I hate a 2-box team, and this is like a 9-box team or something.
Mhm.
And you can't so to me, a 2-box team in Kill Team is something like Blooded, where it's like if you get a box of Blooded off the shelf, you can make a team and you can play games. However, you're going to give yourself more options and play more competitive games if you get 2 boxes.
Yep.
Whereas this, it's like you can't even just go to the store and buy the Chaos Cult team. And it's not a White Dwarf team. Like, this came out as a Kill Team release, and it's frustrating to me that you can't get it. However, I think it's loaded with fun mechanics. It's loaded with flavorful models. It's loaded with like huge melee threats, which, I mean, it's no mystery at this point. That's where the fun lies in Kill Team for me. Like, if it weren't for the purchasing difficulty of this team, it would be like a pretty easy A for me.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to get, and it's not the most obviously kit bashable thing either. The cultists are kind of weird and like pretty specific, and like the guys that look like Sauron. So I'm going to put it in B.
Okay, but consider this though. Is this the most fun faction rule in the game? You mutate your guys even into bigger guys.
Yeah, I know. It's super fun.
You know?
Yeah. But so many people can't have the fun.
But that doesn't mean that it's not a fun team.
That kind of ruins it for me.
Not for me.
B plus?
B plus?
B plus.
Fine.
Okay, I think we're through the B's. Oh, that was C already. Oh, Corsairs, my beloved.
Corsairs, S.
Yeah, S.
Right?
They started so well, and they continue to be amazing.
I will say they have some arguments for A, because I feel the leader is anti-fun.
Just because the interrupt?
Interrupt and stun.
Yeah, okay, but that's like... I hear you, but the interrupt and the stun, that's not as annoying as damage reduction and other unfun rules in the game, you know?
I mean, unless you're playing Wreck-A Crew.
Yeah, okay. You are like so messed up about Wreck-A Crew and APL because one time you lost a game to stun grenades, but like whatever.
No, bro, yeah. It's not one time. It's like that team is. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. Okay, but
yeah, I don't know. Like, I think. I can't put them anywhere but S, because I do think that they are... I've never played... Actually, I have played against Corsairs, but I've mostly played as Corsairs, and they are the most fun team to pilot for me. They're nice and forgiving with like a slightly okay save and 8 wounds. You get a bunch of models. They all do really interesting, unique actions that are like kind of nowhere else in the game. They've got a few good guns, but certainly not overwhelming guns. They're all okay in melee, and they have a ton of movement.
I'll give you S on this, but you gotta give me some.
Yeah, right. We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Later on.
Once we get to the orc teams.
Repay the favor.
Okay, Deathcore. D for Deathcore?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, what do we even need to say?
It's like the boringest horde. They got army orders. That also is the same basically as another team.
Yeah.
Pretty boring. Next. I'm pretty sure we nexted them in the last video too.
Yeah.
I'm over it with Deathcore.
Yeah, I'm over Deathcore too. Those ones can be classified. Just classified Deathcore. Star Striders.
Star Striders, in my heart, I want them to be higher than I'm going to rate them.
Yeah.
I think they're B.
Yeah, 0. Like, I think we don't need to talk about what we like about them because it's well documented what you like about Star Striders. But for me,
space lasers, yeah. Like, who doesn't like space lasers?
Me. The 2 things I hate about the team is 0 list building, and the space laser is like such an unfun mechanic to play against because you can't play against it.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can.
I disagree.
Well,
you just like you are going to get hit by it, and there's nothing you can do.
Remember when I space lasered your legionary and it did absolutely nothing?
Yeah, sure. Like, the dice can always save a game, as they can also ruin it. But you know,
maybe that was more of a legionary problem.
That might have been more of a legionary problem.
It was like 3 balanced data slates ago when they were busted. Yeah, I think the models show their age a bit.
They do.
I still think they're cool. I still enjoy playing them.
Yeah.
But I just think there's so many more kill teams that I have more fun playing.
They're not terminally unfun, but you're not itching to get them off the shelf. I think it's B.
Yeah, like I would play a game with them. I haven't played them in a while, but I don't
Yeah.
think I'd be like signing up to do 8 games in a row with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally. Okay, next is Exaction Squad. This gets a big D for defund from me.
Okay, here's the thing. I hated them last edition. I'm pretty sure even earlier this edition, I rated them pretty poorly. I played 1 game with them, and I think I saw the light.
Yeah.
I also like repainted mine kind of, which I only have repainted 3 so far. I got like hyper focused on repainting 3, and then I moved on. Eventually, I'll finish them. Hopefully, for next season, we'll get them on the channel again. I think they might be like a B now. They've gone way up since last edition. I think like having a nicer paint job and actually playing the new rules made me see that they're better than I thought they were in terms of fun. Because they like, and here's the thing, they're not very strong.
No.
They're not very strong.
That helps.
But sometimes it really is fun to me to see like, okay, here's a bad kit, but they have some weird tools, and it's like, how can I, like, what can I make work?
Yeah, I totally agree.
And I think, running up to people's faces and shooting them in the faces with shotguns, is very fun, I think. The dog is pretty fun. Like, double activating with the dog.
I understand everything you're saying.
They do have some anti-fun, though, like the double parrying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we just saw that get nerfed, right, in Angels of Death, which I think is very good for the funness of Angels of Death.
Mm-hmm.
I think that does hurt Exaction Squad some.
Shooting into melee is really annoying, too.
Yeah, and also the Denuncio Aquila, whatever it's called. It's, like, basically a token you can put on. It's similar to, like, what other team has this? I forget. But there's, like, a token you can put on the point that makes it harder for them to do mission actions and control the point.
Yeah.
That is kind of anti-fun. Maybe I'll put them C. Can we compromise in C? That's a big improvement.
It's hard for me to put a cop team anywhere other than like out of the game, but I can live with C.
Okay.
Yeah.
C?
C.
Wasn't that hard?
There you go. But now we're even.
No.
Yeah.
No.
This is an easy one. I think Farstalkers. We both love Farstalkers.
Farstalkers have got to be up there. I think they're A.
I think they're A. If they were just a little bit easier to pilot, I think they'd be S.
Yeah, if you could like go a bit more aggro and not be immediately punished.
yeah, exactly. Because I think like the models are great. The flavor is really, really good. They taste delicious. No, I think like the
Boo.
No, the models are great. The specialists are really interesting. The hounds are like the best pet in the game, I think.
For my money, this is one of the best kill teams in the game in terms of models.
Yeah, I agree.
I think a very cool model. They're all super flavorful.
Yeah. Very
different than anything else. I don't think they're very good, but that doesn't matter necessarily. Yeah. I do think the issue isn't that they're bad. The issue is that to get the most out of them, you have to play them in the least fun way.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually love playing against them, and not just because they're bad, but because like I find that anytime I've played against Farstalkers, it becomes like a game of hide and seek, which is like really fun when it's like it's hard, like they're hard to catch. They're like slippery little fruit, right? Yeah. But it's like, the game kind of becomes a different thing. And I think they're one of like the biggest narrative successes in Kill Team in terms of like team design and narrative.
Yeah, they're
flavor.
very cool.
A, I think A, right?
Yeah.
If you stood a chance to win a few more games, they'd probably be S.
I like, get in the comments and tell us. Sometimes being worse makes them rank higher. Sometimes being worse makes them rank lower. It's our tier list. We're doing what we want.
Yeah. But like a really strong team being a little bit worse would make it better. A really weak team being a little bit better would make it better. It's like, okay. Felgor Ravagers.
Pretty unfun. This suffers similarly to Hyrotech syndrome.
Yeah.
Of you can't easily kill them, and it's kill team maintenance. Like for your opponent, like I just want to kill stuff.
But okay, it's different than Hyrotech because if you kill a Felgor Ravager, you don't have to look at it for the rest of the game. It will die. Whereas if you kill a Hyrotech, it could come back and then heal and then be like a full Hyrotech again,
I think, let's not overthink it. This could go in A. Because it's a lot of just like running at your face and fighting you.
Which we think is good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
But they are a bit annoying to play against.
Sure. Okay, I'm happy with A.
And A minus.
Okay, let's say B. Let's
B?
say
Okay.
A. Yeah, because I think
That's fine. That feels better. We should have gone with B in the first place.
This is going to be a big disagreement. Gellerpox. You hate so much.
I would rank them S or F minus.
F minus.
Just for the ugly models.
Yeah, like, I mean, this is, I know, a totally objective kill team tier list, and they're not objectively ugly. I love how they look. I really like this team. I think it's okay. First, I'm going to talk about what I don't like about them, which is the zero list building and the slowness. I understand why the slowness is there, and I understand what it represents, but it's pretty brutal with this team. They're like brutally slow. What I do like is, like, I like the built-in play style. There's still flexibility within it, but like, I like the different roles in the team, you know? I think it's fun. I think it's like very narratively satisfying to like that there's a captain in Volgrar and you're kind of him in your brain, you know, like moving all the other stuff around. Love the glitchlings. They're the best little guy in the game.
Hard disagree.
The glitchlings. Oh man. I don't know. To me, like, I think to me they'd be like a B plus A minus. To Brad, they're like a 0 get out of kill team. So I think we're gonna have to average it at C. But it's a sad C.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take it. I can compromise.
Goremongers.
I think they got to be pretty up there, right?
I think they're really up there.
This is all the reasons that Felgor. Well, I think they're higher than Felgor. But I don't know, damage reduction and only taking 8 from a shoot.
So if without damage reduction and without like unlimited access to healing, they'd be the easiest.
The healing did get nerfed though, which I do like.
The healing got nerfed. Did it? We don't know because the balanced data slate is.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, but
it did.
I'm on like such a friggin' hobby horse about how much I hate the format of the data
Why don't
slate.
you explain to the folks?
Okay, folks. I hate this. Anyway, we're not doing a data slate video. This is not a balanced data slate video. It's a fun tier list. We're having fun.
I think Goremongers can sit in B or A for me.
I think they're A. They'd be S if it weren't for damage reduction, healing, and the 8 wound.
They have a lot going for them.
Yeah.
And as someone that's never played them, I can see as, like, if you're the player playing them, how they'd be fun.
Yeah.
And playing against them, I feel like there are going to be some times when it feels annoying.
Yeah.
But I also feel like there's ways that you can play around that.
Yeah.
You can play around their cheese, you know, and make it less cheese.
It reminds me of Blooded a little bit. Like, you know what's coming at you. And it's just, you know, you got to figure out how to deal with it.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
G for Goremongers. Next, H for Hand of the Archon. I think this is a pretty fun team. I like elf teams.
Yeah. Pain tokens.
Pain tokens. Good.
Extra APL is fun.
Extra APL, but not like unlimited, easy to get. Extra APL like Jaegers. 7-inch movement, 4-up saves, some really good melee and some really good shooting, but no one has both. I like that. I think it's a team that you can play very well, but also like you'll be punished if you deploy the team badly and have a bad game plan. So I don't think it's like an unfair, strong team or anything like that, but I think it's just like a really solid, fun option. I wish the models are a bit long in the tooth, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, I was going to say the one negative for me is that it's an upgrade sprue for an old kit.
Yeah.
That's like not great.
I 100% agree. And like they're tough to put together because they're old models with mold lines in awkward places. And they have panel gaps and stuff. And so if that type of thing matters to you, and frankly, it wouldn't matter to me if I didn't then film all of my Kill Team games in 4K and put them on the internet. So yeah, I think they're a really fun team with like a couple small things working against them, but I think that they're an A for me.
I can see A.
Yeah.
A lot of people like them.
Yeah. There's one elf team that's not A. So just before you think that I'm just putting all elves in A.
Hearthkin Salvagers.
Or is that where we are?
Yeah.
Hearth gets
They're an
obvious.
S for me.
Mm.
The one like the abusive Alpha Strike
Is
cheese
gone,
is
right?
gone,
Yeah.
or it got like toned down by a lot. And I love them. Their shooting is really good. They have a lot of tools. They're a nice toolbox team. Lots of interesting like roster building decisions. And it's very fun to like stack all your auras, put like your scan and your this and that, and
Yeah.
like get a bunch of grudge tokens on a Space Marine, and then just blow up a Space Marine in one shot with a gunner. Plasma Beamer, when that pays off,
Yeah.
and you get like a million. Excuse me. When that pays off and you get like a lot of extra damage on some random guys on the other side of the board, feels amazing.
Yeah.
I think this
It's a
team
bit
is
of a
very
gotcha.
fun. You just make it not a gotcha. You just tell the people before the game starts.
Yeah, I know, but it's like one of those things. It's like the only thing in the game where it's like your guys can't be in a line, and it's like it's easy to miss that, you know. I think that you're gunning for S here.
I'm not gonna let you put them in any other tier.
I think they have to go in A.
No,
They're too hard to kill for the number of models that they have. That's the only reason I would put them in A.
Hard disagree. They have 8 health, bro.
Don't they have 3-up saves?
Yeah, so
3-up saves are the
so
worst.
just fight them.
You can't because you just die.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. To guns first.
They're going in S. I don't care.
All right.
You can take a veto later.
All right, Hernkin. I hate this team.
I kind of don't like them either, and I'm the dwarf guy, but they're not that great.
Way, like, as someone who's played against them a lot, way too easy to access 3 APL for a horde team.
For me, also, the other thing is I'm not a fan of the trench coats.
Yeah,
and it's like they're going to be so hot if you put them in any other basing scheme other than snow. So you're kind of like locked to a cold basing scheme.
Yeah. They could be like dusters, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm not going to put them in F or anything, but I think they could be a C.
I think they're a C, yeah. Pyrotech.
I hate to say it because on paper they look so fun to play, but just like every time I've played against them, I've been so frustrated, and I just find the resurrection mechanic and the slowing mine, and they're not great.
Everything about every single word on every single page of their rules makes them less fun.
I'll put them in F, and I really hope that Canoptech Circle, the new team coming out, is much higher on this list because I really want to have fun playing Necrons, and camera died.
Yep.
I really want to be able to take a Necron team to like a casual setting and not feel like a dick.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm hoping Canoptech Circle lets me fulfill that fantasy. All right, F tier, unfortunately.
Okay, Hunter Clade. I really like this team. I've always really liked this team. Our second video was a Hunter Clade video.
They just got a little bit of buffage.
They got a bit of a buffage, which I think is great.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they got a buff to the worst part of their team, which is the like inexplicably complicated list building.
Yeah.
It still requires like legitimate algebra to figure out what you're allowed to take on this team, and they've made it a little bit more confusing. But I do like this team. I think, like Chaos Cult, they're a little bit difficult to acquire because you need a couple boxes of like proper AdMech from 40k. However, this was a white dwarf team. So for those who are new to this edition, in the last edition of the game, they used to put out the odd team rules in a white dwarf magazine. And so you could like just use some other 40k minis to play proper kill team with faction tac ops and stuff. And this was the first one of these, I think. First or second. Like this was early.
Yeah.
Anyway, this team, so it's a bit harder. Like you can't just buy a Hunter Clade box, and that kind of sucks. But it makes a little bit more sense in my brain because of its origins. I like this team. I think that there's a ton of options, a ton of flexibility in how you play it. Some really, really powerful melee. The Transuranic Arquebus is like my favorite gun.
Is that
in
Olong
the setting.
Johnson?
That's Olong Johnson.
Yeah.
That's like maybe my favorite gun in the setting. Gigantic musket. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I think.
Remember Olong Johnson?
I was
the simple days of this channel.
Literally earlier today, I messaged Brad on Discord and said I really want to play Hunter Clade again because I was looking at the models and thinking, yeah, you know what, I kind of dig this.
Hunter Clade versus Hearthkin, Battle of the Tech.
Hunter Clade versus Compendium Thousand Suns. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're an A. They're a bit old and they're kind of showing their age, but I think they're still a really fun team, and I'm going to continue to play them for the remainder of the edition.
Okay, where are we putting them?
A?
A? That's fine.
You all right with that?
I don't really have an opinion, so.
Breachers.
They got buffed.
I know, it's such an interesting one. They finally got the buff that I have been hoping for like 2 editions now, which is they all have an extra wound.
Mhm.
I think this is going to make them a lot more fun because obviously the rules team has like really struggled to balance this team effectively in this edition. Like they've just been so bad. I mean, I took them to a tournament and saw firsthand, like,
You got a couple of wins though.
I got a couple wins, but I was fortunate to get the couple wins I did. I mean, one was against Rattlings like a week after they came out, and I think like Rattlings are one of those teams that just take a long time to figure out, you know. I'm happy to see they got an extra wound. I think they're going to be more fun now. They've always been an aesthetic I really like. They've always been a team I'm pretty into. So I'm happy. I feel like I'm putting everything in A, but you know what? I'm going to put them in B because I think that they're like a middle of the road, like this is an kill team, as Jeremy Clarkson would say.
Mhm.
And you know, I think they feel okay, and I think they're going to be more fun in the future.
All right.
Next,
We're
speeding through this.
Hope so.
Inquisitorial agents.
Every time they add more teams and we do another one, this video it risks being longer and longer. Inquisition, I put very low, like D.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Too many guys, too much brain load, just like too much weird stuff going on. Too many, like, they have the literal anti-fun ploy of like, you can't do that. They have a lot of rules.
They do. I hate to admit it, they do.
Their rules are designed to take away your fun, much like a few other teams.
I think I feel about this team the same way that you do about Hyrotech, which is when they showed the team, it's like, yes, I love this. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm like so here for it. But every time I play them, it's like, oh, sorry, you can't use that ploy.
Yeah, like
yeah.
You feel like an asshole.
I just got a CP from you doing that. Sorry.
It's like in theory they're cool, but you can never play them because if you play them, then you're a dick.
Well, that's like the one tournament I took them to. The auxiliaries I took were 5 sword sisters, like just to even it out a bit.
Are you okay with D?
I'm okay with D.
It's like designed to be like you can't do that.
Yeah. Casterkin, who even cares?
D,
because like it's so uninspiring.
Yeah.
Green
Vanilla.
Army Men. Commandos, throw it out. Hate them.
Commandos, I feel like they have some stuff. I'd put them in C.
Yeah.
They're just like there's something about stealthy orcs that just turn me off. I want like Unga Bunga orcs.
Well, you've got them.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
Yeah, I mean, like any orc team is an immediate F for me. So I'll defer to you.
I'm gonna say C.
Yeah. All right.
Like there are fun parts of them. I don't think they're a terrible team to play. They're definitely fun, but yeah, I'm gonna put them in C.
Okay. This is a tough one. Legionaries.
Legionary, I think they get a bit of an upgrade since the last time we did this tier list because they've been nerfed a few times now.
Yeah.
Pretty hard. I could see them, like, a lot of people like them from their flavor perspective. They're not my cup of tea, but I know, like, in general, they're highly rated for aesthetic.
Yep.
I think they're much more fun to play against now that they don't, like, end your whole career before you even start the game. I could see them being A.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think... See, this is an example of a team that was too powerful, and then they got less powerful, which made it more fun.
Yeah.
But they've just removed the most fun thing. Now it's less fun.
What, the Butcher getting 8 damage?
Yeah, the Butcher being able to, like, it's Khorne. Give me 8 damage. Let me one-shot an elf with my Butcher,
yeah, that
please.
is a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Even if it's like, whatever. I think A is very fair. They are kind of like the perfect kill team in a lot of ways. You know, it's like they do a little bit of everything really, really well.
They're the foil to Angels of Death.
Yeah.
In every way.
100%. Yeah. So A. I like it. What is next? Mandrakes. Don't like them.
No. But I haven't played them. I only know the opponent perspective.
Yeah. So
like teleporting is pretty fun.
Teleporting is super fun, and I think like the main design of the team I think is really fun. The selection of operatives is really fun. The like upside down balefire saving on
That's
your
too
APL.
much.
I hate that.
I can't.
I hate it so much. I don't like cheering when my opponents roll 6s. It ruins. It's why I don't play Conquest. Yeah, so they're an elf team, so that's great. They teleport, that's great. There's a guy with a giant sword. It's all stuff I'd love.
They also have like the when you go, I go first and I kill you guy.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's
so many.
pretty anti-fun.
That's
though.
pretty anti-fun, but I feel like almost every team has like one of those, like a pistolier or something that
I
does
feel like
a
it's
react.
kind of annoying. I
Yeah.
could put them in B.
Yeah, I can. I
They
can
like
dig
a
B,
lot of very fun, but a lot of anti-fun,
Yeah.
so it kind of like evens out.
Nemesis Claw.
Nemesis Claw. Oh, they got nerfed more.
I don't like them. I don't.
Awkward.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think in Midnight Clad is not my favorite rule. I think it's like, I think it's kind of easy to abuse as the player. Not that I think that they're like, it's easy to abuse and therefore they're going to win every tournament they enter. It's not like that, but it's like they just
It's annoying.
it's annoying. It's like one of those just like kind of annoying little unique kill team things.
Ventriloquist is pretty fun still. but
Ventriloquist fun. They're not terminal.
I could put him in B as well.
Yeah.
Nemesis Claw.
Nemesis Claw, I think, is like a fair B.
Okay, what's
Right.
next?
It is Novitiates. Goodbye. Like,
I'll give you this just because I know I'm gonna have a fight later on with a couple teams.
yeah, okay.
So what are you saying? F or D?
Yeah, I'm saying,
Can we say D?
sure, but I think they're worse than Hyrotech.
Okay. Novitiate players, just remember it could have been F tier.
Yeah.
I'm here trying to like raise the average.
Pathfinders. I like Pathfinders. No?
I'm too scarred from last edition. I can't even consider them in this.
By like how
edition.
good they were in last
Yeah.
but they're so bad now.
But they're not as bad.
No,
They
they're
got
not
some
as
buffs.
bad. Yeah. I don't know. Like, what I like about them is they do a thing really, really well and everything else very, very poorly. And so they're I think they're a pretty balanced team. Like, the game kind of turns into like, if you can get to me before you die, you're gonna do really
Yeah.
well. Like, they don't have the alpha strike nonsense they used to. I don't know. I think they're okay.
Okay. What do you think?
B.
That's fine.
I wish my phone would stop locking. Phobos.
Phobos is A, I think,
Yeah,
for me.
me too. Marines that move really fast. What's not to like?
They have some, the razzle dazzle is you can't go,
Yeah, that's
which brings
annoying.
them down. But like fast Marines, fast elite teams, you can go melee, you can go shooting.
The thing with the Omni Scramble, that it, like, in its defense, is it happens in the strategic phase or the strategy phase or whatever. And it's like that one, you really know. It's not like an interrupt or a just a scratch or something where it's like you have to play the whole game thinking like, when's he going to do it? When's this going to happen?
Yeah.
I have to bait it out. It's like, okay, I know that if I set up for the next turning point to just like have my Melta move out and shoot you, you're not just going to let that happen. And so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so you have to do 2 threats. Like, there's counterplay to it, so it
Mhm.
doesn't bug me as much. I wish that the kit came with Reavers.
Yeah. But it's easy enough to buy one box of Reavers.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it's like
I get
a
it.
third of the operatives come in a separate box.
I think A+ works for them.
Yeah, sure.
A+.
They're a fun team. 7-inch movement. It's hard to beat that. 5-inch movement. Plague Marines. I like this team.
I've never played them. I've played against them quite a bit.
You played against, but mostly at like right when they came out, when they were at their worst.
Well, I've like ran into other people
Yeah.
playing them. I think B for me.
Yeah, I think they do the like slow moving, hard to shift, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, inevitable Nurgle thing really, really well. That's just not the most fun way for me to play war games. And
Yeah.
so like that brings it down a bit, but I think they're a solid
I think
team.
they're pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hate playing against them. You'd think that it'd be more annoying because they're hard to kill.
Yeah.
But you can kill them.
They're also not that hard to kill. Like, the
Yeah.
disgusting resilience requires a dice roll. It's not
Yeah.
like just
They're killable.
Yeah. Okay. Rattlings.
Rattlings are kind of annoying because it's like all the movement out of activation and
Yeah. They really slow down the game, like from a outside of the game experience. Like
Yeah.
it takes a while.
But they are cool models.
Very.
It's very flavorful. The Ogrins are very fun. The Ogrins are like what you want, just to like run in there and just wreck stuff.
I wish it was an Ogren team that you could get Ratlings for.
Yeah.
That would be more fun for me.
Yeah. I'd rate them B.
Yeah, I'm okay.
They're
with that.
fun, but they're not like the most fun.
Yeah. Raveners.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting Raveners. I think well, so okay.
Yeah.
Pros,
It's very interesting.
pros, you can go really aggressive. You
Mhm.
can go melee, just like getting, you saw me double kill Marines. I could see you some situations being able to triple kill
Mhm.
guys, but they have the interrupt
Yeah.
from the Tremor Scythe.
The Tremor Scythe's interrupt is the worst one in the game because he doesn't even have to be near it.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
like is being like, okay, I'm off the board. You can't shoot me. I'm literally uninteractable. Is that fun? Not
No,
particularly.
it's not.
But going like extremely like burst out of a tunnel and just like wreck everything around you, that's fun.
Yeah.
So this is
For me, I think it's like on an open board, they're a B fun. On Into the Dark, they're a D fun because they're like the tunnel really breaks Into the Dark. I think.
Are we going C then?
I
feel like they could go B though. I feel like C is kind of like they're not fun. You think they're not
kind
fun?
of like that.
I feel like they're fun, but
All right, you've played. I haven't played them.
I could go
been
C
beaten by
plus or
them
B
twice.
minus.
I'll go B. I can
Okay.
get over my prejudice. It's just because I've been beaten by them twice. Sanctifiers.
You know what? They got nerfed. Did you see the nerfs?
Yeah, it's like what you can only move 3 inches with the everybody move
And
now.
the blaze actually has to deal the crit damage.
Yeah, like those are good nerfs, but to paraphrase Shane from Command Point, they committed the cardinal sin, which is that they're just unfun to play against. So like any amount of balance, any amount of changes, it's like
That was also he was talking about Hierotech Circle.
yeah, I know, but I mean it's a great point and just like a great sentiment. It's like, yeah, any amount of like work you're going to do on this team isn't going to change the fact that it's just like not a fun team designed to play against.
It has a lot of like you come close to the leader, you can't go on a die roll.
Yeah.
You just like can't do your action. That's pretty devastating. But I love the minis and it's so fun to just like light stuff on fire. I want to say D because it's like they're weighed down heavily by how annoying they are to play against.
Yeah.
But they have some things that are really fun.
Even if they were like a bad team that lost all the time, they would be equally as annoying to play against. Like their stuff is still just annoying. Like Hierotech was in last
But
edition.
they do have some like extremely fun parts and I love the models. I
hate the models.
I want to go D. Can you accept a D?
Sure, I can accept the D.
Yeah. What's next?
Scouts. We love scouts.
I think scouts are A or S.
Yeah, I think so too.
They are a bit annoying. Like when you're minusing your opponent's APL.
Yeah, and full seek is kind of annoying.
Yeah, but you can just not go there.
Yeah. The minus APL thing is, but you can just stay away from the edge of the board by the same logic.
I think they're pretty fun.
I think they're pretty fun too.
I could be tempted to S.
Yeah, I think so. They're fun to play, and
Yeah.
I don't think they're oppressive to play against. They're a tricky team to play against.
Yeah.
Like they've got stuff, and I don't typically like teams that litter the battlefield with tokens.
Mm-hmm.
But I think scouts are okay.
Yeah. Nice. That's higher than I thought, but in my heart, I
S-
feel it to be true.
S for scouts. We should have known.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Aquilons.
I kind of feel like they're A now.
I think no.
You don't appreciate their anus?
I don't. I much more believe in their Venus. Oh, God.
I kind of like didn't love them in the beginning of the edition, but they've really grown on me. Like, yeah, Kazarkin and Deathcore and Aquilons are kind of like cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
But I feel like this team has the most flavor, and it's like big guns, big explosions, falling from the sky, and it's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Plus, I really like my paint job I did, so that
your paint
boosted it
job
up a
helps for
bit.
sure. If the like Melta mine couldn't drop and fire his mine.
Then what would be the point of it? It'd be literal garbage.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Oh my god.
Guard teams losing.
I put them in B plus.
I could be okay with B. 100% okay with B.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's also nothing that I hate as much as it's like same with Raveners. I set up my team and across the board is nothing but tokens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, great, this will be fun.
There's only 2 tokens.
Yeah.
Bro, I got 20 engage orders or whatever. You know. What's next?
Vespids. I love this team. I think this is a really fun team.
Is it fun to not have enough APL to do anything?
Yes, it is.
I don't know about that.
No, I think Vespids are a super fun team, and now that there's an extra operative. I actually haven't played them since the extra operative was added.
That was 2 balanced data slates ago now.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many goddamn kill teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're fun, and they now have enough APL to actually play kill team. I think 2 more is gonna help.
Yeah, where you put them? A, S,
I think
B.
No, I think I'd put them in A, S if they were a little bit more competitive, and I don't mean I mean a little bit more competent on Into the Dark.
Yeah, there's a difference between like competitive meaning they're gonna have a good shot at winning a big tournament, or competitive meaning like you have a chance.
Yeah, and like the team functions as it's supposed to, and like on Into the Dark right now they don't because you can't fly through the door, and it's like none of the guns work unless you fly, and so like that's just such a shame.
Is that true?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll take your word for it.
It's a real problem.
Sounds like it.
Okay, Void Dancers. We're probably going to disagree on this team. I love this team.
Okay, yeah, we're going to disagree. Should we just average it and say C now?
What are you saying?
I'm saying like garbage tier.
What? Why?
I hate them.
But why?
Because what's to like? They're annoying.
Lots of movement.
Your piercing doesn't work against them. Garbage.
Yeah, okay, so the team-wide invuln is annoying.
Yeah.
Totally.
Fall back. Like, oh, I go in your face, do a hit, and then run away. Don't actually get hit. I'm falling back. It's like, you can't touch me.
You got to spend CP on it, though.
It's like anti-bloodshed.
I feel like you might be conflating last edition Void
No,
Dancers
I
a little
played
bit.
them this edition.
I know. But they were like... They've really simplified this team, and the bookkeeping is so much less than it used to be.
I know. I hated them last edition. Okay, whatever. You want to say B?
I'll
compromise.
I'll
it
agree
B.
to B.
There's some really annoying parts about them.
Warp Coven. Do we even need to?
I think they've definitely improved since last time.
Have they?
I think they were pretty low last time. I think I could put them in C or B now.
B.
I could put them in
Warp Coven
because they're totally beatable now, dude. They're not insane.
But it's not about beatability. It's about
I don't find them that annoying. Like what's that annoying?
Slow your whole team down.
They don't have that.
Oh, they don't have that anymore?
Bro, that was last edition.
People don't forget.
They have the healing from the medic has
Right.
been like, or the one sorcerer has been totally toned down.
They have the full seek thing, right?
Yeah, but it's trash damage. And also it's not even full seek anymore. They nerfed it.
All right.
I put them in B now.
All right.
I think they're like
Maybe it's time I read the Warp Coven rules
maybe they're
again.
even A, dude.
Like
all the stuff that was toxic is gone.
if Void Dancers are B, Warp Coven must be B.
Fine. But for the record,
Tops.
if it was my independent tier list, they would be higher.
Yeah, well, we should do competing tier lists one of these times just to see. And it's like all of the teams I play,
Yeah.
S. All of the teams Brad plays, D.
Every time a team
Yeah.
has beat me, instant
Yeah.
F.
Okay, Rekka Crew. I will recuse myself of this because of my prejudice against orcs.
This is the last video that we did on the fun tier list. I was saying that Hearthkin were my favorite team.
Yeah.
I think Hearthkin is still my favorite team, but I think Rekka Crew is my pick for the most fun team. As long as you don't face stun grenades, because they get absolutely any team that like minuses your APL. Because what is less fun than having a melee operative that can only charge and can't fight?
Having a shooting operative that can only move and not shoot.
No, it's so bad. You can't even move onto an objective and tap it, dude. But let's say you managed to avoid getting your whole team minus APL from stun grenades or whatever other faction rule you're facing. In that situation, this is S++++. You just roll sixes. I think I don't even have to say anything. Go watch our last battle report where I played them from like 2 weeks ago, and you'll see why. That's all I need to say.
Yeah.
That's all I need to say.
Okay.
You can hear the joy in my laughter.
I can get down with all that. The one thing that I don't like about this team playing against them is when they like pop off and they start winning, it's because they've rolled sixes. And so it is like such an insult to injury thing. It's like, yeah, okay, we would all win the game if we just rolled sixes all the time. Anyway, whatever. They're fine. I hate orcs, but they're, as far as orcs go, they're less annoying than commandos.
This is the team I'll break out against like a non-competitive player that I just want to have a fun game with.
Yeah.
If you're not a sweat lord and we're just like, hey, do you want to play some kill team? Yeah. What do you want to play? This is like a beer and pretzels team. This is my beer and pretzels team. And I think, as far as what is fun, beer and pretzels teams are the most fun teams, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's why we like Warcry.
That's why I play Blood Bowl.
Yeah. So I think this is my pick for, if not my favorite, the most fun.
All right.
The
problem with doing this in alphabetical order is that it ends on such a wet fart. We've got Wormblade.
Is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Really?
Yeah. According to the app,
Wormblade for me has got to be like a B. It's just like unremarkable.
I just don't love teams where operatives are not on the board but still in play. It's kind of just not a mechanic I'm into. That's what, like, it hurts Raveners, it hurts Aquilons, and it hurts Wormblade.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't think they're not toxic necessarily.
No, they're not at all.
But like the one game that we played early on in this edition, I think it was our second battle report.
You cheated relentlessly.
I really cheated, but like completely by accident.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I was like popping out of the vents like way closer than I was allowed to.
Yeah.
Which might be influencing your opinion.
It could be for sure. Like the Kellermorph is such a tragic, like beautiful model, such a great model, but like kind of annoying rules. But I don't know. I think they're B.
I could say B too. I did say B. Let's put them in B. So
B.
that's everything. We double check to make sure we got everything.
Sure.
The hidden kill team that we forgot.
Angels of Death.
Yeah.
Battleclade.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot Blades of Cain.
How many more did we forget? Blades of Cain. Okay, Blades of Cain here.
This was when I said there was an elf team that I wasn't going to rate very highly. It's Blades of Cain.
Yeah, I put them low too for mostly non-rules reasons.
Yeah, he's going to say because the Dire Avengers are too old.
Okay, it's not just that they're old, but it's that you're mixing new sculpts and old sculpts on the same team, which is like absolute bottom trash tier aesthetic for me. At least like if you have a team of all old models, at least you can like lean into it.
Yeah.
But if you have a mixed team, it's like no. And then also you have to buy like 3 boxes of guys, which sucks.
Yep.
I do find it fun to be. Well, I don't know. This is interesting because you hated Star Striders because you feel like you can't kill the space gun because it's like it's Schrodinger's operative. It's on like 6 operatives at once and you can't really kill it unless you like kill half your team. This is kind of the same. It's like none of them are specialists, but they're all specialists. So you can't really like, oh, I hate this one rule. I really got to kill it, but you can't.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the one Howling Banshee that your opponent has. I would put them C.
Yeah, I think like when I first built them and first like read all the rules for this edition as well, it's like I really like them in concept, but it's like there's too many moving parts, and I think it's kind of like Battleclade. If it was your only team, I could actually see them being super enjoyable. Mm-hmm. But I really struggle to like pick them up and play.
They're not easy to learn.
Yeah. And they're not terribly forgiving. But they're still elves. They still move really fast and hit pretty hard. And so for that, I don't know. They're kind of a B for me, but
C or B?
C or B. We'll put them
B
in the
seems bloated, so let's just put them in C.
Sure.
Okay. Should we check to see if we missed anything else?
Okay.
Because we missed one.
Blades, Blooded, Brood Brothers, Chaos Cult, Corsairs, Deathcore, Star Striders, Exaction, Farstalker, Felgor, Gellerpox, Goremongers, Archon, Hearthkin, Hernkin, Hyrotech, Hunter. This is like a poker rap.
Yeah.
Imperial Navy Breachers, Inquisition, Kasserkin, Commandos, Legionaries, Mandrakes, Nemesis Claw, Novitiates, Pathfinders, Phobos, Plague Marines, Ratlings, Raveners, Sanctifiers, Scout Squad, the Aquilons.
I think we got them.
Vespins, Void Dancers, Warp Coven, Wrecker Crew, Warblade. Right. That's all the kill teams. That's a lot of kill teams. There's a lot of kill teams.
Yeah. So what's your personal pick? I said my personal pick for my favorite is Hearthkin. My personal pick for most fun is Wrecker Crew. What are your favorite teams and most fun teams?
That's so interesting. I think...
And is it the same?
I think my favorite team is Corsairs.
Mhm.
No, sorry. My favorite team is Legionaries, and the most fun team is Corsairs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So those are our endorsements.
There you go.
But at the end of the day, what matters is you're playing a team that gets you excited.
Yeah.
Even if you like whatever we put at F tier,
Mhm.
you should just play it anyway. You know? As long as your point isn't to play Hierotech Circle just on purpose to annoy your opponent
Yes.
and sweat.
That's shitty.
If you're playing Hierotech Circle and the only reason you pick it is because you think you can win a lot of games, that's a bad reason.
Yeah.
I'll die on that hill. But if you're playing Hierotech Circle because you love Necrons, then you should play Hierotech Circle.
Yeah. But you can do like I had a game against a guy playing Hierotech Circle, and he did the slowdown mine like first thing against my whole team, and then he was like, "Oh, you know what? That's just gonna make this game bad. I'm not gonna do that." And it was like, "Yeah, what a G.
Yeah.
What a G.
You know who you are.
You
We
do
know who you are.
Yeah. See ya. We're gonna go and do other stuff. So
What an
talk to you later.
ending,
Yeah.
Victor.
Goodbye.
Bye.